also following a developing story, and one you'll only see here on KDKA. A Black Lives Matter protester charged with inciting a riot is now accusing the police themselves of brutality. The 28-year-old man says he lost sight in his right eye after being hit with a police beanbag. KDKA investigator Andy Sheehan spoke exclusively with that man and his attorney. He joins us live right now with that story. Andy.
Kim, Alex Harrell says he came downtown for a peaceful protest and ended up losing permanent sight in his right eye. But police have charged him with inciting riot and disorderly conduct. It was a day of rage and disorder as a peaceful march devolved into confrontations between protesters and police.
This is what they look like. That's what their little beanbags are hitting us with.
Here on Smithfield Street, police lobbed tear gas and protesters lobbed the canisters back. Then an officer shot beanbag projectiles into the crowd.
This man got hit with a rubber bullet and he's probably gonna lose his eye.
The doctor did say it was the equivalent of a baseball bat to the face.
28-year-old Alex Harrell lost permanent sight in his right eye that day, and tomorrow he'll be fitted with a prosthesis. But today he was arraigned on charges of riot, disorderly conduct, and failure to disperse, even though his attorney says he did nothing wrong and police are trying to ward off a civil suit.
Alex doesn't fit the bill of someone who is acting unruly. He just fits the bill of someone who lost his eye. So the best defense here is a citywide offense, and that's why he's charged.
A criminal complaint accuses Harrell of emptying a garbage can on the street, catching tear gas canisters with the lid, and then throwing them back at police. Rabner doesn't confirm Harrell did this, but calls it justifiable. Here in this video, police respond to a canister being rolled back by firing a beanbag back at the crowd.
He points someone out, he aims and shoots.
While Rabner concedes that other protesters broke windows and looted stores that day, he says this group did not provoke.
I understand that there was a heightened sense there that night in certain locations. That doesn't mean you have carte blanche to fire rubber bullets into peaceful crowds.
For Harrell, his life is changed forever.
Just getting around's weird. I trip into stuff. I hit my head off of stuff. Balance is different because you're not anticipating stuff in your periphery. I can never play sports again.
It says his injury at the hands of police only confirms the reason he was protesting.
It's a really dark irony that a police brutality protest is met with more brutality, and it doesn't seem to matter.